Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Today I am going to perform magic before you. I know you all might be thinking that this is the science class and ma'am is talking about magic. For this, let us perform an activity. All of you love to drink Nibu Pani, especially on a hot summer day. It's very refreshing, isn't it? Do you know how it is prepared? It is very easy. So let us prepare Nibu Pani drink. For lemonade making activity, following materials are required: glass tumbler, spoon, water, sugar, salt and lemon juice. First, take water in a glass tumbler. Then add 1 teaspoon of sugar in it and stir this mixture. What do we observe? The sugar starts disappearing in water. Yes. You have to constantly stir this mixture. So children, why we are saying this a mixture? Because here we are mixing two substances in it, sugar and water. The sugar disappears in water. Where the sugar is gone. Isn't this a magic, children? Now we add salt in it. You can add salt according to your taste. And stir this mixture. Yes. So you will find that salt also disappears in water. Now we add lemon juice and we have to stir this mixture. So children, here we find lemon juice also disappears in water and our lemonade is ready. In lemonade making activity, sugar, salt and lemon juice, they disappear in water. This happens because particles of sugar, salt and lemon juice separate and they go in between the particles of water. As we know, water is a liquid and in a liquid, particles are loosely held together and there are empty spaces in between them. So here we conclude, when a substance completely mixes in water and its particles are not visible, it is said to have got dissolved in water. So here, what does dissolving mean? It means to get completely mixed into a solution. Now I am going to introduce 3 new terms to you starting from letter S. These are solute, solvent and solution. First, we will discuss about solute. Solute is a part of solution present in lesser amount and dissolved by solvent. So solute is a substance that get dissolved in a medium to form a solution. In the previous lemonade making activity, sugar, salt and lemon juice are all solutes as they get dissolved in a medium, and here medium is water. Now solvent. Solvent is a part of the solution that is present in largest amount and it dissolves a solute. So solvent is a medium in which the substances are dissolved. In previous lemonade making activity, water is the solvent as it dissolves sugar, salt and lemon juice in it. Do you know, children? Water is called a universal solvent because it has the ability to dissolve almost everything in it. When a substance completely dissolves in any medium, we get a solution. So, it is a well mixed mixture or a homogeneous mixture containing a solvent and at least one solute that has the same properties throughout. In lemonade making activity, lemonade is the solution and it is the form due to mixing of sugar, salt and lemon juice in water. So solution is a mixture of solute and solvent. Now mixtures. Mixtures are made up of two or more substances, elements or compounds or both that are together in the same place but are not chemically combined. So in a mixture, substances are physically combined. Mixtures are of two types, homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous means same, where you cannot see the different parts of mixture. So solution is a homogeneous mixture that combines a solute and a solvent. So by mixing sugar in water, we get a solution of sugar in water. So this is a homogeneous mixture. Also, by mixing salt in water, we get a solution of salt in water. So here, these are the examples of homogeneous mixtures. Heterogeneous mixtures. Hetero means different, where you can see the different parts of the mixtures easily. Examples of heterogeneous mixtures are concrete, which is a mixture of cement and water. Sugar and sand form a heterogeneous mixture. Ice cubes in cola form a heterogeneous mixture. Salt and pepper form a heterogeneous mixture. Mixture of oil and water is also a heterogeneous mixture as oil does not dissolve in water. Let's try making another solutions to learn what dissolving is. First, I am going to prepare milk solution. For this, I need water in a glass tumbler. Like this. So, now add milk to it and we have to stir this mixture. So what do we observe? The milk get totally dissolved in water and here we won't find the separate particles of milk and water. Here we get a uniform mixture of milk and water. So our milk solution is ready. Now I'll be preparing ink solution. So for this I'll be adding water in a glass tumbler and then few drops of ink. I have to stir this mixture. Totally dissolved in water and water takes the color of ink. So here we get the ink solution. Yes, children, now I'll be preparing Rasna powder solution. I know this is your favorite. So for this I'll be adding water in glass tumbler and then I'll be adding Rasna powder to it. Yes, and I have to stir this mixture. After stirring, you find the Rasna powder gets totally dissolved in water. So here our Rasna powder solution is ready. Now I'll be using washing powder. So I'll be preparing here washing powder solution. So for that I'll be adding water in a glass tumbler and then washing powder to it. Yes, I have to stir this mixture. So what do we find here, children? That washing powder also gets completely dissolved in water. So children, here we have prepared different solutions. First we have prepared lemonade, then milk solution, then ink solution, then Rasna powder solution and washing powder solution. Okay. And when we compare these solutions formed here, we find the solvent is the same. The solvent is the water, but the solutes are different. In lemonade, we have added sugar, salt and lemon juice. And in milk solution, I have added milk. And in ink solution, I have added ink. So ink is the liquid solute. In rasna powder solution, I have added rasna powder to it. And in washing powder solution, I have added washing powder. So washing powder is the solute. In the previous activity, examples of solid solute are sugar, salt, washing powder and rasna powder. And examples of liquid solute are lemon juice, milk and ink. So children, it is not only solids and liquids that get dissolved in water. We find that some gases are also soluble in water. Gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide dissolve in water in small amounts. This dissolved oxygen and carbon dioxide are vital for marine life. Marine plants use dissolved carbon dioxide, sunlight and water to make carbohydrates through the process of photosynthesis. This process of photosynthesis releases oxygen into the water. All marine organisms use oxygen for respiration, which releases energy from carbohydrates and has carbon dioxide and water as byproducts. Marine animals with gills, such as fish, use these organs to extract oxygen from the sea water. So here we conclude that the aquatic animals, they use dissolved oxygen for breathing, and aquatic plants, they use dissolved carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. So children, that was all about our topic solute, solvent and solution. So bye bye and take care.